Hello y'all, I'm back with another video. It's been a while. I know that I've been out of action for a while. Some things has been going on, getting situated in my new place or whatnot. Today I wanted to talk about the Charlie Kirk situation and how I felt about it. I think that it's unfortunate, very unfortunate that someone had to die. And whether you like him or not, he was a father, he was a husband, he had a family, you know. So show some empathy on that part. But I will say this though, I do not agree with a lot of what he said. I don't know, like the criteria of him being a Christian, I kind of question that, you know what I mean? And I question a lot of Republicans that are Christians. I question a lot, especially the mega movement, the mega movement. I question that because it seems like they're concerned with race. And when you're a Christian, you're concerned with the spiritual, not race. Charlie Kirk did a lot of racial addressing. He addressed race a lot. And it wasn't always in the best light either. Another thing with the Republicans, there's a lot of verses in the Bible that talk about helping the poor, giving, being a cheerful, and all that, And I don't know, if y'all can find a verse or something like that that supports Republicans being stingy with their money, not helping the poor or the homeless, hey, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'm open to being corrected. But what I've read and what I've heard, there's nothing but verses that talk about helping out the poor and giving to the poor. So the Charlie Kirk situation, I just find it I don't know, like it's just a conundrum. You know what I mean? It's different, it's complexities to this. You know what I mean? I'm not happy that he's dead. I'm not, you know what I mean? I wouldn't advocate death for anybody unless they were truly a problem to society, you know what I mean? And they needed to be taken out, you know what I mean? Then I would think it's warranted. But other than that, speaking like that, you have to know what you're taking on, and if you don't know, then I don't know what to tell you. So what happened was a consequence of what he stood for and what he was saying. And that's part of being American. You die for what you believe. You die for other people's belief. You die for that. That's part of being American. Martin Luther King had to do it. Malcolm X did it. A lot of black people, civil rights leaders, a lot of leaders, JFK, Abraham Lincoln, a lot of them that stood for something, they died on it. So, it's to be expected. But I'm no way, in no form, celebrating this man's death. I wouldn't do that. I know what it's like to personally have people wish death on you. Happened to me, a couple of times, and it's not the best feeling. It's not cool. It's horrible. But ain't no way I'm gonna sit up there and say what this man did was great. I'm not gonna say that. He said some wild stuff. He made people feel disgruntled. He ostracized people. He spoke divisive words, and you mega people that want a war, that speak for Trump. You gotta know what Trump thinks of you. Look this up. He said that smart people don't like me. Smart people don't like him. You know what I mean? And that's for a reason. He knows what he's doing. He's manipulating you. He's using race, he's using this. This is all about money. Notice that he hasn't took a lot of action on moral issues or social issues. Doge, he's done a lot of things with money. You know what I mean? He's done some things with immigrants. But he hasn't did anything morally rewarding. He hasn't done anything morally rewarding. So, please, check yourselves. Check yourself, do some internal reflection before you make a wrong decision. Raising war against a group of people, this is not the America of the 60s. It's mixed. Somebody's grandma could be black and they be white. You can't hurt one group of people without hurting the other group of people. And like I said, America's greatest weapon is diversity. I heard we beat China in the Olympics or something like that in mathematics. We didn't beat them with white people. We beat them with Chinese people. We use other people and their assets. We use them and their skills to make us the best country. So if you keep on attacking America's diversity, you're weakening it. You're crippling America. So please, all you racists, all you this, that, please, like, do some self-reflecting. Go to counseling and figure out why you feel that way. All you, Christians, do some reflections, especially you white Christians. Black Christians don't really talk about race. And I kind of am agitated because when Black Christians are silent about race, it allows one side to speak louder than the other and muffle them out, just don't have a voice. And Christians should fight against not just Black oppression, but all injustices. So that's all I have to say about that. And stay tuned for the next video. Peace.